I'm still impressed with what my girlfriend puts together on these. There's my trail name and her custom paint job. A bobcat and a bear. Now I was told there's something special in here. Let's see, beyond the normal fare. Yep. The server team is a bunch of jokers about my little fire mishap there. I assume it's a server team. New shoes. That's what I needed. And I see I have warning labels now. Yes. My team has been having fun with all of my items. I guess I can't forget them every day. And the hits keep on coming. Yes, some of these have come from a twisted mind. I can imagine which one. Terrible frisbees indeed. Isn't this cute? Hand sanitizer. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Looks like I know those horses. That's Alana. Let's see. Note by Alexander. Thank you everybody for all of the fun stuff and well wishes and notes and gag items that you put in the packages, and thank you Chrissy for making the packages always a fun treat to come up on. I saw the lizard the first time, and this time I actually saw the bobcat with the little bobcat as the O, so very cute. But it means a lot to me that you all spend so much time to put that together, and it's a fun treat. Reminds me of home, and where I'll be coming back shortly and doing a little visit, see Chrissy and everyone, and kind of figure out my Sierra's plan. For right now, I actually have clean clothes on, showered last night, hair's not too bad, and I'm going to put on brand new shoes, and that's going to be luxurious. So I'll take those to go get some breakfast. I decided I want coffee today, even though it's a little warmer out. I'll go into an air-conditioned restaurant and have some coffee and something good for breakfast. Maybe pancakes even. Well, I got up at 3 this morning so I could get on the road early. It's about 4:30. I've made it back to the trail, which is actually this main road, and I'm gonna do some road walking because that's the trail, and head on up toward Green Valley. Green Valley is, I believe, 24 miles away, and it's another 2 miles into Casa de Luna. Don't know if I'll go all that way. I might. But I've got a full pack. I got 6 liters of water on me and full pack of food and everything. So be good to hike here with the pretty stars out and everything, and get some miles in while it's cool. Well, I got the road walking out of the way. There was 3 miles of road walking to start off the day. So that's done. A lot more cars than you'd think. I think the ones around 4:30 are probably people commuting to the LA area is what I would think, so they can get an early start. But I'm back on the trail now. Stopped and got my contact lenses back in. The glasses were, well, they're always a pain, and I don't see as well with them. But they're starting to fog up, which is even more of a pain. So better get the contact lenses in and be able to see things and not be fogged up. It's moist out, so it's a little muggy. Hopefully when the heat comes out, that'll burn off and won't be hot and muggy. Butterflies everywhere. Of course, when you're hiking up on a ledge with uphill and downhill on either side and brush all over the place, that's when nature calls, and in the worst way. So you make do with what you can find. There are scant opportunities to avail yourself of, and I found one such spot. I should have known that I wouldn't be the first person to have this problem or find the same place as a solution, and while digging my cat hole, I found someone else's buried treasure, which was an exciting way to kick off the morning. Luckily, looks like it's been more than 30 minutes since they were last here, so it wasn't too bad. But there's a first. The adventures of hiking. Found a shady spot here, a little off the trail, underneath some crackling power lines, and having some lunch, and a little bit of a rest, and then the goal is to do the next 12 miles into Green Valley and Casa de Luna. I've already done 15 today, so that's a big day. Don't want to sit here too long because I want to make up the miles. Whew, it's getting warmer though. I'm tired today. I didn't get as much sleep as I'd like the night before last. The raucous party atmosphere of hiker heaven, it's nice that everyone's having fun, but some people have fun till the wee hours and keeps you awake. And the rooster that lives on site, he starts crowing about 4:30, just to let everyone know that he's there and that it's his property or something important like that. Yeah, and then I got up early, like I said, today, and just couldn't sleep, so thought, time to go. Do this segment in one stretch and not have to worry about water. You getting warm, buddy? right, just a couple more miles into town to Casa de Luna. That'll make a 27.7 mile day, which will be my new record. My legs feel fine, my feet hurt. If I can only solve the feet hurting problem, my legs will be ready to do more. Well, I'm at Casa de Luna, and I have let's see, a Hawaiian shirt. I got the one with parrots, of course. And I'm gonna go back into, they call it the magical Manzanita Forest, and find a place to stay. You can see previous people have painted rocks. Here it is, the magical forest. Well, I set up my tent out in the magical Manzanita Forest, and my parrot covered Hawaiian shirt and I are going to go down to the mini mart and get a few snacks. There's a taco dinner. I don't know if it sounds or looks good from what I'm thinking, so I think I just want to get some snacks.
Casa de Luna. Oh, alright. Yeah, pancakes ready. Come on in. When I was a kid. Unfortunately, I was about 50% only.
All right, went off on a side trip to the Rock Inn and getting some lunch with my buddy Lone Wanderer here. It's gonna be good. Barbecue chicken. And we're both going to finish off our lunch with the lunch Ender of Champions. Well, that was good. Gotta go up a hill now, but have barbecue chicken sandwich and big old sundae. A brownie a la mode. Pretty good. So, gotta keep pushing on though. Lady kept trying to trap us with getting a room there, which was kind of tempting, but not too tempting, as I want to move on and get to Tehachapi. One thing I forgot to mention, we were in town waiting for our Uber to come, and a guy was sitting across the street just kind of chilling in a wheelchair. Didn't look like he was up to much, and this lady came out of nowhere ranting and raving, and I didn't see the attack.
I saw it.
Lone Wanderer saw it, and
punched him out of the wheelchair.
yeah, she knocked him out, and he was over there moaning help, so we went over and assisted him in getting back in his wheelchair, and she was still ranting, and she shuffled off to her little hovel, and we asked the lady in the bar to call the cops because he wanted paramedics or something like that. He seemed like he was okay, but kind of angry, which I can understand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be pissed.
And so hopefully the cops are over there now or soon and can listen to him and investigate. I think the lady needs meds or has meds and is not taking them or something, but yeah, she didn't sound like she had all the screws in her basket.
Yeah, neither one of them really did.
Yeah, that's true. But always an event out here.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in that cave, but neither one of us want to go in there and find out.
I kind of do.
Although I see some footprints, so it looks like someone snuck in there.
There's probably someone in there now.
Yeah.
Staring at us.
It's the lady in town. He's a braver man than me. He's actually in that cave. So it's actually a little cave.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Pretty awesome.
What's that rattling noise? Well, I made it to camp. I went downhill a little bit, and this is about the least wind I could find, and it's tough to find rocks too. Up there is super windy, so, but it's pretty. The clouds are pretty tonight, so time to eat food. And I think I found my tree right over there to hang, because bears come here apparently, so I'm gonna have to hang my food and everything so that they don't come snooping around in the night. That's not a evening visitor I want to meet. Well, that was a later hiking day yesterday than normal. I stopped for that yummy lunch and yummy dessert, so that was fine. Gave me good energy to get up the mountain and keep going till later. Didn't really get to camp till around 7, and it gets dark at 7:30. Well, maybe 6:30. But still, it gets dark at 7:30, and so I had to hurry up and set everything up, tent, and get my dinner eaten really quickly, finish all my final chores, and hang my bear bag, because apparently a bear's been rocking that campground and looking for stuff because he can smell the trash. They're bear-proof trash canisters, but he can still smell them. Comes down there wanting some food, so made sure I did a good bear hang. Did it in the dark and got it up there, and it worked pretty well. And no bear came, so that's good. But I did a quick, well, I don't know, quick, didn't feel quick, hike up to the cistern / guzzler that is about half-mile up the road from where my camp is. So you have to hike up this mountain and scoop in and get some water out with a little scoop and filter it. But it's pretty good water. It didn't smell bad. Apparently nothing's died in it yet, and weren't a bunch of bugs floating in it, so that's a win in my book. There's water possibly ahead, a couple more cisterns, but this one seemed to have really good report, so I wanted to get a little bit of water out of that. At the 13-mile mark, I've got a stream, I guess, so I think I can make it there with everything I've got. Only going 20 miles today because I'm trying to make it to a place called Hikertown, and that's where I'll settle in for the night. The plan is to get up early tomorrow and walk the LA Aqueduct. So there's a long straight stretch, and it can get hot. So I have my sun umbrella for the long dry stretches where I'm not using my trekking poles, which is good. But I still want to get up early for a couple reasons. I'm about 68 miles away from Tehachapi, and a friend offered to give me a ride over to Vegas so that I can fly out from there, and also so that I can see my mom. It just happens to be coincidence that she's traveling to Vegas this weekend for a few days, and I just happen to be fairly close to it. So my friend offered to come pick me up and give me a ride back there, and I can kind of surprise my mom and then fly out of Las Vegas to go back to Seattle for my little break. And that sounds pretty cool. So Got 68 miles in the next 3 days. I'll do 20 of them today. So totally doable. I'm trying to do as many miles as I can tomorrow, so that the last day is the easier of the next 3. Today should be not too bad either, but kind of excited to see some people I haven't seen in a while. Well, another milestone. Just hit 500 miles. Kind of nuts. That's a good number. Well, someone's warming up. Hey, buddy. I need to go past. Hey, buddy. Okay. Oh, you're very cold. Okay, I'll leave you be. That poor snake. He was really cold. He didn't want to move at all. I've seen some lizards like that too. Hey, I felt that way on this trail. There was another hiker behind me, so I stopped to warn her so she didn't step on the snake. And for some reason, she stopped and started making noises at him. I really don't know why. Walking the dirt road into Hikertown. I'm really curious to see what this looks like in person. The pictures have kind of looked garish and gaudy, but that could be fun too. Hopefully there's a place to stay. There was a whole mess of hikers ahead of me, and I can just see me getting there and going, sorry, you lose. Sad face. So I'm in the schoolhouse. It's definitely an interesting room. I wonder what you're trying to be schooled in.